Hi Cancer, welcome to MoonDaughterEsoterica. This is your weekly reading for the week of November 30th through December 6, 2015. This is a general reading for everyone born under the sign of Cancer, and if you'd like something a little more tailored to your personality, please feel free to check out the video for your rising sign as well, as that will give you a little bit more complete picture of what you can expect throughout the week. And of course, if you'd like a detailed personal reading, I would certainly be happy to do that for you. I'll leave the information on how to contact me in the description box below. Now, the way I do these readings, I choose a Wisdom of Avalon Oracle card to let you know what kind of vibe or energy you can expect as you go throughout your week. I also do a 5 tarot card layout to let you know the events that may happen. And then at the end, we look at an Angel Oracle card to see what kind of divine assistance we'll be working through this week as we go through it. So let's get started. Our first card is the Butterfly, and it talks of beauty. To me, it's also a transformation. It's really a transformation, becoming earthbound, instinctive, to a butterfly, which is air, and it's a mental area as well. And of course, our heart's in there. So for us, balancing that out, keeping ourselves grounded and down to earth, and keeping from daydreaming too much and not being into reality and not being in our bodies. This is a great bridge for it. So I think we made a lot of transformations, and we're just maybe starting to see that. We're starting to test our wings, as it were. Let's see what the tarot cards are for you this week, Cancer. The first one is 9 of Wands in the reverse position. And I think we're finally starting to realize that there is no battle. That we don't have to be so defensive. That's our natural thing. We don't like something, we crawl into our shell and run away from the situation. Unless you back us into a corner, of course, and then the claws come out. But this card is really saying that we're really tired of doing that. That we realize that we're being defensive against pretty much nothing. We're in good position. There are 9 wands here, and so we've been able to fight the battles before and win. We're in good position, and we don't have to be so defensive anymore. And that's part of this transformation. It's part of growing from being skittish and nervous, for those of us who are, not all of us are, but some of us are, to being constantly on the defensive, to actually realizing when there's something to defend against and when there's not. The next tarot card we have is 2 of Wands, and that's in the upright position. And this talks about starting to plan for the future. As you see, the figure in the card literally has a world in his hands, and he's looking out to see what's coming in for him or her. So I think we're really starting to understand how much we've changed. We're really starting to understand our transformation, and we're taking it from an active stance rather than a defensive one. And that's great news. The next card we have for you, Cancer, is King of Wands in the reverse position. Now, this could be a person. It's male energy. And in the upright position, he's got control of his passions. He's got control of his impulses. He's normally a very spontaneous, fiery person. Easily distracted, very intelligent. But when he's in the reverse, a lot of times, his passion is out of control. He lashes out in anger, can be very judgmental and unfair in his judgments in the reverse position. And if this is not a male in your life, Cancer, this is talking about you. Watch, control your passions, control how you speak. It's okay to let your guard down, but don't let everything out, right? Don't come lashing out. Don't come at everyone with the claws. Make sure that your judgments, 1, if you're going to pass judgment, are spot on. And 2, be kind in how you do that. Don't let your passions run away with you when you interact. All right, the next card we have is 9 of Swords, and that's in the reverse position as well. And I think this really is about quieting your thoughts, finding your balance, finding peace. You may have had trouble sleeping lately because you've had racing thoughts or a lot on your mind. And a lot of times when Cancers, 1, don't get their sleep, and two, have thoughts rattling around in their heads, kind of all of them at once, it can throw us off balance. It can make us rather testy. And I say so, that I'm a Cancer myself, so it can make us rather testy and maybe pass judgments too quickly or respond in a nice, not so nice manner. But I think this is slowing down for us finally, and we're able to get our thoughts under control. We're able to control our passions a little bit more. And that is the transformation into the butterfly. We can soar above it. We can intellectually and mentally rise above it and see the reality of the situation without everything coming at us at once. And then the final card we have is Ace of Cups in the reverse position. And this can mean several things. It could mean if you're looking for someone, possibly perspectives drying up, having an interest in someone and they don't return that. It can make you feel a bit rejected. And it could just mean also that you're not ready to start a new relationship. You're not ready to invest your heart into someone else at this time. And I think maybe with all of these thoughts, with this transformation, I really feel like that's kind of where it's going. You want love. It's just not at this time. Right now you're focusing on finding your balance, controlling your passions, looking to see how the future looks through these brand new eyes, through this transformation you've gone through. And you're not quite ready to invest. So any opportunities that may come in for you, you may not be interested in, or it's just not the time for you, Cancer. And if you're in a relationship, the relationship may take a back seat to you focusing on yourself and understanding the world through your transformations, through this new person that you are. And that's okay. Just be careful how you pull away from the relationship. You don't want to necessarily hurt the other person's feelings. It's okay to speak your mind and say, I need some time with myself. I need some time in my head. But do so kindly. Don't wait until it boils over and then you wind up coming across rather rude and brusque toward the other person. Let's see what Archangel's working with us this week. Okay, awesome. It's Archangel Ariel with prosperity. It says your material needs are provided as you follow intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So that is good news, Cancers. We don't have to worry about our prosperity being threatened this week. Woohoo! And that is material. It could be money coming in. It could be having any form of abundance or material needs met. So you don't have to worry about that. Sometimes we do. We're pretty. We can be pretty tight with money, or on the opposite hand, just completely blow it on something we love. And so I think there's going to be a balance. It's not something you're going to have to focus so much on this week, Cancer. That's being taken care of. So really it is tuning into yourself, seeing who you've become as you've gone through this transformation. And make sure you establish your boundaries with other people in a kind and gentle way. And asking for time alone to understand yourself. All right, Cancer, that is all the information I am getting from the cards this week. I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please subscribe to my channel, like and share my video. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching, Cancer.